Right, we're on. Welcome to Wet and Rainy Peebles. Have you ever struggled with short game? You know, just judging that distance control, being able to play that shot. Do you fly it? Do you run it? What's the answer? Today that's what we're going to look at. We're going to make your short game fantastic. So when it comes to short game, obviously getting the ball as close to the hole as possible is the answer. Keeping it simple though is what we have to do to make it achievable. Must keep it as simple as possible, because quite easily these shots can get away from us. And we don't want that happening now, do we? So the one thing that we must do is keep the ball as low as possible. I suggest that all the time. Try and get the ball as low as you possibly can. The lower we get the ball on the ground, the more it's going to run, obviously, but the quicker we can get it to run out, because the answer behind that, or the reason for that, is because when we get the ball on the ground, we can read it like a putt. I can do some homework beforehand to know which way the ball's going to go, left, right, downhill, uphill. As soon as I get it running, I've got an advantage. If I fly it all the way to the pin, I'm not sure how it's going to land. How's it going to react? Is it going to stop, kick on, kick left, kick right? Hard to judge. And also when I keep this ball low to the ground, I don't have nearly as long a swing because I'm not trying to carry the ball as far. Now I've got 1, 2, 3 yards to the front of the green here, to the edge of the green. So if I can carry the ball, let's say 4 yards, and run out the rest of the distance, that would be perfect. But I have to keep the ball as low as I can. So if I carry the ball 4 yards with a sand wedge, then obviously the ball's going to stop too quick. So I've taken 8 iron, I'm looking to carry the ball 4 yards, and that's all I'm trying to do. That's my objective, just carry the ball 4 yards. Take my address position. Key here is to get an angle between club shaft and right forearm. So to keep that loft off, we need to create an angle between right forearm and club shaft. So a little bit of right wrist bend. That action there, that motion, maintained through the shot, keeps the loft off the golf club. So I've gone from there to that action, which you can see is forward shaft lean, and keeps the loft off the golf club. And that's so important to keeping that trajectory down. I'm only carrying this 1, 2, 3, 4 yards. It's all I've got to do. I mean, it's so simple. It's going to run a little bit right to left. It's going to be quite quick going down the hill. 4 yards carry, maintaining that angle between club shaft and right forearm. That nice angle I have there, maintaining that through the shot, is going to keep the loft off. My weight's on my left foot. My ball position centre, or just a fraction further back, not miles back, maybe just 1 ball back from centre, but my weight's left. Weight left, angle created, maintain it. Carry the ball 4 yards. Decent effort. All I had to do there was carry the ball 4 yards. Remember we did A, B, C. This is A. Carrying it to B, which is 1 yard on the green, 4 yards away. And then C, who cares? I've done the homework. I know it's going to run downhill. It's going a little bit right to left. So A to B is all I'm after. And then B to C will look after itself. Maintaining the angles, structured setup, create the angle, maintain the angle. Oh, it's not bad. The same again. All I'm playing here, I've got 4 yard carry, but I've got another, I don't know, 15 yards or so. But my thoughts here are, because I've got the correct club for the trajectory, is I only want to carry the ball 4 yards. I'm going to try and carry it 3.5 yards this time though, because the first 2 went a little bit far. It's not bad, eh? That's all very well, but what if you've got an uphill shot? Let's have a look at that. So here we go, slope to go up. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yards to get on the green. So automatically you're thinking, and it's also about 5 feet high, that slope, so you're thinking, right, sand wedge. I'm thinking no. I've just taken pitch and wedge. I'm just going to create the same action as I had before. Right arm, locked in place. Weight left, ball position the same. Maintain it. Now it's going to be a slightly longer swing because there's more loft on the club, so it's going to go a little bit higher. But I'm not trying to get it too high above the slope. I'm not trying to carry it way up here 12 feet in the air to look fancy, the Hollywood shot. I just want it above the level of the slope and let it run out. I don't have to add all that trajectory and create all that extra complication. Just think about, where do you want it to land? 9 yards, 8 yards, and let it release. So there, there, very good. And again, just carrying the ball 8 yards. Now it runs a little bit faster because it's uphill, so it's coming out a lot flatter, descent angle wise. There we go. Just up to the top of the slope, letting it run. Oh, touched the pin. So if we go up there and have a little look at them, now that was quite a tough chip. I mean, with the elevation of the green, getting up there, I made it as simple as I possibly could. And if we look at this, there we go. So one at 3 feet, a couple at maybe 5 feet, but that's all right. I'll take that any day. Oh, this weather's ridiculous. Now we've got a bunker to go over. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yards, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 yards, and 5 or 6 feet of elevation to go over. Should I take my 58-degree wedge? 54 will do. Take my 54-degree. Ball position similar, maybe just a fraction further forward. Angle between right arm and club shaft created. Maintaining the angle through the point of impact, and then it will lift up. So I'm not trying to, again, I'm not attempting to help the ball into the air here with all this trouble in front. I'm just using the natural loft on the golf club to make sure that ball gets airborne, up into the air, and does its job. I'm absolutely soaking, my grip's soaking, hold on. So professional. Here we go. So back, through, nice light grip pressure, not trying to get height, just trying to use the natural loft. Up and over, good, that stopped pretty quickly. Same again, not trying to get height, just creating the angle between left arm, club shaft, weight still left, just let the loft of the club do the job. It's good. So it just shows you, try and keep the ball as low as you possibly can. I mean, I'm trying to just get this over the top of the, I'm not trying to flop it up. Of course, I could take 58, open it up and try and get a little bit fancy and play that Hollywood shot that we talked about earlier, but it's not the answer. The club's designed for a reason. If I hit that correctly with natural loft at impact, no forward shaft lean because the body's turning and we're just kind of taking it out a little bit, that's 54 degrees. That should be 54 degrees. It'll come out a little bit lower than that, but you can see that's more than enough to get over this obstacle I have here. Natural loft on the club. Very good. Go in. Oh, happy with them. Let's go up and have a look at those results. There we go. So I had quite an obstacle to go over. You know, there was quite a surface to get up onto, but you can see the results. No added loft, 54 degrees. First one checked up. That one there checked up. There's one there. 2 feet, 3 feet. So what's the moral of the story? Don't create golf content in the rain. Camera gets soaked, camera bag to try and keep it dry. Don't play golf in the rain, but don't try and add loft to it. Try and keep it as low as you possibly can. When you've got a funky shot over a bunker, look for the options. I mean, obviously the pin's mega tight. It's your fault for putting yourself there. You have to think about, okay, it's a high tariff shot, I'm going to have to add loft. But generally you'll get away with not adding loft, keeping it as low as you possibly can, get it running as soon as you can. Honestly, that makes a massive difference. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the weather. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification and the thumbs up. That shares it around YouTube and that makes me happy. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.